Hi everyone, this is part 14 of JavaScript. In this video, we'll discuss about how to work with DOM traversal in JavaScript. Before watching this video, you watch What is DOM by Kannababu in JavaScript. For more videos, try to subscribe to this channel. Click on the bell icon for new videos. Is it clear? So we already know whenever you try to develop any application, you have to deploy that application on the server. So that when end user will access the application, when end user will send the request to the server to access that application, then what is created? A document object is created. Is it clear? And that document object is responsible to access the HTML element values at what time? Runtime. DOM means document object model. Is it clear, everyone? See, whenever I already told you several times, whenever you develop any application, you have to keep that application on server. This is your server. Why to keep on server? Global accessibility. Entire world can access that application. Let us assume this is your application. Application consists of files. Let us assume here I have one file called index.html. Let us assume this is my index.html page. Here I have some HTML tag is there, and I'm going to close the HTML tag. And here I'll try to declare one header tag, and here I'll try to close my header tag. Okay, and here I'll try to declare my body tag, and here I'll close my body tag, something like this. Okay, na? And here I'll try to take some span tag or input tag. Input type is equal to text. Input type is equal to text, and I'll give some name or ID. I will give ID is equal to some ID T1. ID is the name given for the HTML element. Why to give the name means name or ID to identify the element. To identify the element, we have to give some name. ID is equal to T2, something like this. I'll give. Okay, and here I'll try to take one button. I'll try to give ID for button also, some B1. This is your HTML page. So this is your browser. After developing the application, you have to keep that application on the server so that end user will access the application via browser. This is your browser. Okay, end user will access the application by sending the request to the server http:// some local host :1086/ some index.html. HTTP is a protocol which is used to create the communication between client and server, browser and server, and you are sending the request to the server because server consists of files. Browser is asking to server, please give me this page index.html. So user will open browser and enter the URL. Then request will go to the server. Server will search for this file, and index.html page will be loaded in browser. Whenever index.html page is loaded in the browser, then DOM is ready. A window object is created, and then a document object is created. And in this document object, you have HTML will be there here. Here HTML object. All HTML elements are converted into JavaScript objects. Here head, here you have body, and here you have input T1, input means input tags, 3 are there, input, here also input, here also input. Okay, na? Here you have input ID, you have T1, here ID T2, here ID B1, something like that. So a tree structured tree is established actually. This is called as DOM. This is called as DOM. So now if you want to know your value, for example, now I will get the output like this. Enter first name, something like this, enter last name, and here I have one button, something like this. This is my design actually. This is my text boxes. Now HTML main purpose is to display the content on the browser. We cannot perform any operations by using HTML. If you want to perform any operations, and if you want to catch the HTML element values at runtime and to write some logics or anything, we have to use this document object. This is browser object. Window is BOM, browser object. Document is page object. And in this window object, you have some ready-made functions are there. Alert function, prompt function, and confirm function. If you want to access this functions, you can directly access alert off or prompt off or confirm off, or else you can access by using window.alert, window.prompt, window.confirm. That is about window object. Document object main purpose is to catch the HTML element values at runtime. In HTML you have the elements now, that values if you want to catch, you can catch in two ways. One is by using form name, other one is by using document object. Mostly in real time we will use document object only. And this is object. Now JavaScript does not consists of classes, it consists of only objects, and that object consists of some ready-made function. Get element by id. Okay, now of here you can give element id dot value. Okay, now if you want to catch this, if you want to invoke, this is a predefined function available in document object. Document is object name. Object means object consists of variables and functions. If you want to access that variables and functions, you can access by using this document object. So what is DOM traversal? Catching the HTML element values at runtime. For example, here if I enter Anil and if I enter Kumar, now when user clicks on button, I want to catch this Anil and I want to catch this Kumar. If I want this catching the HTML element values at runtime is called DOM traversal. You can catch by using this function and by using this object name. How to call the function? Object name dot function name of. Object name is document dot get element by id dot value, something like. Also practically we'll see some example. Open HTML tag and close HTML tag. And here in the old videos I discussed about how to catch the values based on form name. In this video I'm discussing how to catch the values based on document object. And here you can close the body tag. Are you following everyone? And here you can close the body tag. Now here I will try to design the form. So here I will try to open the form tag, and here I will try to close the form tag. And here I will try to design something like, I will try to give enter first name. And here I will try to take one text box, HTML text box I will take something like this. Input to type is equal to text. And here I will give some ID. ID I will give as T1. And throw the cursor to the next line, BR. And here I'll try to give something like this. Enter last name. Enter last name. And input to type is equal to text. ID is equal to T2. And here I'll try to take one button. Input type is equal to button. Okay, now here I'll try to give ID. ID is equal to some button ID I will give B1. And here you can give value. Value is equal to I will give as display. Okay, now. And again throw the cursor to the next line. Is it clear? Let us see here. Now within this head tag, I will try to open the script tag. Script type is equal to text slash JavaScript. Text slash JavaScript. And here you can close the script tag. Here I will try to declare one function. Function. The name of the function I will give as get full name. Get full name I will declare one function. Now I will try to catch the values from the text boxes. Now I will implement DOM traversal. How to implement? Where fname is equal to catch the values. Document dot get element by id. Case sensitive, you must be careful. E capital, B capital, I capital. Get element by id of element id is what? T1 dot value. So it will bring the value. That is first name, Anil, let us assume. And here I'll declare one more, where L name is equal to document dot get element by id of T2 dot value. Now I'll display the, I want to get the full name. Full name is equal to F name plus L name. So I want to print the output. If you want to print the output, you can directly call alert of full name. So what is DOM traversal means? Catching the value at runtime. Catching these values. Text box values we are catching at runtime by using this function. So I want to execute this function. The function will get executed when user clicks on this button. So here you have one event called onClick event. OnClick is equal to, you can invoke the function get full name of. So always in JavaScript HTML, program execution starts from body tag. And this output will be displayed in the browser. Now when user will enter the first name and last name, click on button. Whenever user clicks on button, onClick event will fire. This event will call this function get full name. And by using DOM traversal, catching the values, finding the logic, and perform the operation. Is it clear? Here I will try to save the program as DOM traversal demo. DOM traversal demo.html. Did you understand, everyone? So let us see here. I will try to open that HTML Satya folder. There you can see DOM traversal demo, something like this. Open this one. So JavaScript is case sensitive. Be careful at the time of writing the JavaScript program. Enter first name. I'll give Satya. Enter last name. I'll give Technologies. Click on display. So you got the output as Satya Technologies. Okay, na? Here if I try to give Kanna and here I will try to give Babu. Here you will get the output as Kanna Babu. Something like this. So catching the HTML element values at runtime. You can do with the help of DOM traversal. Catching the HTML element values at runtime. Did you understand everyone? This is how you can work with DOM traversal. Document object model. So whenever the HTML page is loaded in browser, then what is happening? Did you understand everyone? Whenever you develop any web application, deploy that application on the web server so that end user will access the application via browser and internet. Then HTML page will be loaded in the browser. Whenever a HTML page is loaded in the browser, the document object is created. And all HTML elements are converted into JavaScript objects. And in that in JavaScript objects, you have some values are there now. If you want to catching the HTML element values at runtime, that concept is called as DOM traversal. Is it clear? For more videos, you can try to subscribe to my channel, and here you have just you can go to Facebook and type this. There's a group called World of Angular. Just join in this group. You can get the Angular materials and everything in this group. This is the URL you see, facebook.com/group/World of Angular. Did you understand? Similarly, .NET students, World of .NET, Python students, World of Python. These all are ready-made variables are there here. Did you understand everyone? Okay. For more videos, try to subscribe to this channel. In the next video, we'll discuss about DOM manipulations and all the other examples. Thank you. Have a nice day.